Hello and welcome to another video of mine. This is my One Brand Focus Project Pen series, where I focus on one brand out of my collection each month and set myself some usage goals. As you're able to see, last month's brand was Huda Beauty, and normally I choose these brands randomly with a wheel of names. But again, I still don't have a wheel of names with all of my brands in it again. And last month, Huda Beauty was chosen by Pen Amy. Pen Amy is over on Instagram, so I'm going to link her Instagram page down below. And she asked me to focus on Huda Beauty. The only item I do have by Huda Beauty is this nude light palette. And let's look at it. This is the palette, and my goal was to use each of these shades twice within the last month, and I did do so. I did use every shade at least twice. Let's talk about these shades. The first one and then this one, I did use both of them 10 times within the last month. So this one and this one. Then this one I did only use twice. I did have pen on this previously, so this is not a new pen, but in total I only used this shade 6 times, and you can see how the pen is looking like in total at all. Like whole uses on this shadow are only 6 uses, and I already have pen in it. Then this one I used 4 times within the last month. Then this middle one, you are able to see that I do have a dip going on now, and I did use this one 18 times the last month, which is a lot. And I do not enjoy this, but I'm going to talk about that later. Let's talk about the amount of uses first. I do have another 2 eyeshadows that I used 4 times each, and that's these 2. 4 times, then this one 3 times. And this one I did use 6 times. So most of them I did use way more than twice, which makes me very happy. But I have to say, I don't enjoy this formula. Let's talk about it first. I love this color story. I love the shades in it. And I also would have loved to have the nude rich palette, the deepest one, because I really did enjoy these shades as well. But I'm happy that I did not purchase 2 of them, because this is my very, very first eyeshadow palette from Huda Beauty. And as soon as I got it, I noticed the smell. It has a very, very strong, gross smell in my opinion. And yeah, plus I did hit pan on this one after only 4 uses. So it's, in my opinion, not worth the money if I hit pan after 4 uses in an eyeshadow. And it's not a cheap palette. And now I already have to say that I think this has gone off. The mattes in here are not nice anymore. These are not nice to use anymore. I cannot describe it actually, but they changed, the formula changed, and they're not that easy and nice to apply anymore. And therefore, I think I decided that I want to declutter this. But I still enjoy these shimmer shades, so I kind of want to see if I can depot these shimmer shades out of here and put this into my single shades collection. We will see how I'm going to do with that. But yeah, I am kind of decluttering half of it at least, if I'm able to depot it. Otherwise, I'm going to just declutter all of it. It's unfortunate because, as I mentioned, I do really enjoy the colors in here. But yeah, the matte shades are just not fun to use anymore, and I do have those kind of shades within my collection. So yeah, that's it for Huda Beauty, for the one product that I still do own. And then I have had a product that I did previously own by Huda Beauty, and that's their eyeliner. or I don't know if they have several ones, but I did own a eyeliner that was dual side. On one side there was just a normal kohl eyeliner, and on the other side there was a liquid eyeliner. And I did receive that in one kind of a box or something, or was it in an advent calendar? I don't remember. But I did not have it for a long time. I think I had it for 1 or 2 months without using it, and then I decided I wanted to try it, and the liquid eyeliner side was dried out completely, even though I never even used it. And the kohl side, I just don't tend to use those kind of eyeliners. So yeah, I decluttered it right away without ever using it. I think I did not, I remember not reaching for it right away because I heard that it's very hard to remove, and I waited for an opportunity where I didn't really care if I'm not getting everything off. But yeah, it was dried out then. So yeah, overall, I have to say I'm not the biggest fan of Huda Beauty so far, but maybe this will change in the future. But again, this is the only item and I want to declutter it. So thanks again to Pen Amy, who suggested that I focus on Huda Beauty, even though it probably didn't go as you thought it would go, because I only have one item and I in the end decided to declutter it. But yeah, thanks anyway for reacting to my story and telling me which brand to focus on. So I did have some other suggestions, and one was by Sarah Silhouettes. Again, I'm going to link her channel down in the description box. And if I remember correctly, she said to focus on Blend Bunny, and unfortunately I do not own anything by them. But she also said to focus on Too Faced, and that's where I have some items from. And Too Faced was also mentioned by Hey Liz Makeup, and again, all those 3 Instagram pages I just mentioned, I'm going to link down in the description box for you to go and check out if you want to. And yeah, both of them said to focus on Too Faced, and that's what I'm going to do for the month of November. So here you can see the items I do own by Too Faced. And I do have 2 eyeshadow palettes, an eyeshadow primer, and a night cream. Let's talk about these a little bit. I think the first that I got was probably the glitter glue. I think either the glitter glue or the gingerbread spice palette. And the glitter glue I really do enjoy. This is one of their old ones. They brought them out differently. I don't know if they changed the formula or just the packaging, but it's in a different packaging now. And I do enjoy this, but I also kind of forget about this in my collection. So maybe this is a good way to remind me that I still have this in my collection. Then the Too Faced Gingerbread Spice Palette. I purchased this second hand because I really wanted this one, but I did not want to pay, I think, 50 euros or something for that one. So this is how the palette looks like. Again, I bought this second hand, then I disinfected it, and I think I messed up the formula a bit, but I still do enjoy this. The shades I do not enjoy are these very glittery shades here. I don't really enjoy it, but other than that, I really love this palette. And yeah, I don't know about the goals yet, but that's the one. And the second one is this Too Faced Pumpkin Spice one, which looks like this. And I did purchase this when it was on sale, so I did not purchase this second hand. And I did not use this one a lot yet. I think I had Oh My God in one of my projects, maybe even Sweetie Pie, but I think that's it. Yeah, that's this one. And then I have a mini size of the Hangover RX Pillow Cream. And as you're able to see, I still have this in this packaging. So let's take it out. Wait, how much is in there? 5 ml is in this one. So these are all the items I currently do own by the brand. Again, always in these videos I'm going to talk about the brands I just wrote in more so in the next update and tell you about the items I did previously on from Too Faced as well and stuff like that. So let's talk about goals I want to set myself, because I don't really know. I have a lot of eyeshadow projects going on, so focusing on 2 eyeshadow palettes would be a lot. I think I definitely want to focus on the cream. I never used this before. This is getting older in my collection as well. It's just a sample size, so let's try and use this one, maybe even use this one up. Let's see how much is in there. I'm not sure if I can use this one up in a month, but let's just try and focus on this one, see if my skin even likes it. Maybe it doesn't even like it, but yeah, we are going to see. Then I think I have to set myself some goals on eyeshadows. How many eyeshadows are in here? Maybe I'm also going to ask Instagram which shades I should focus on. I think I'm going to focus on 5 shades out of both of these, like in total 5 shades. And I'm going to ask in my stories over on Instagram, and I want to use those 5 shades at least twice again within the month. So we will see what will be the result, and I'm probably going to film that on another day and just include it in the end of the video, or maybe I'm going to write it down below here for you to know what was the result and then talk about it in the next update more. We will see how I end up doing this, because it's getting towards the winter time here and I don't have a lot of light to film my videos. So yeah. Anyway, okay, I can update you now. I did ask over on my Instagram stories which shades I should focus on and try to reach for twice within the next month. And again, I'm going to link everybody who responded to the story down in the description box. It was super fun for me because everyone chose a lot of different shades. And I wanted to focus on 5 shades that I wanted to reach for twice, but it ended up being more than 5 now. I compared all of the numbers that got chosen by you guys, and I am going to insert you a picture. And in the picture you can see I marked 2 shades green, and these 2 shades got chosen by 3 people, and all of the other shades that I did mark red or orange got chosen by 2 people. And every shades that just got chosen by 1 person I did not include. So in the end it ended up being 9 shades in total, including the green ones. So I decided to actually focus on all of them. So I want to focus on all of the 9 shades and try to use them at least twice within the next month. So yeah, that's definitely it now for this video, and I wish you a very nice day. Bye!